And we're going to open our program with a very familiar tune, Ding Dong Merrily on High. This original piece was written for the King's Guard band in Denmark. And the King's Guard is, in Denmark, they have mandatory military service after you graduate high school. And they go all over the country and seek out the best high school musicians in Denmark, and getting a gig with the King's Guard for 2 years is one of the most coveted positions for a musician, a young musician in Denmark. So I had the privilege back maybe in the early 2000s that the King's Guard was coming to Norfolk for the International Tattoo they hold every year in Norfolk, and they wanted to do a joint concert. And they selected our group, asked us if we'd like to play a joint concert with the King's Guard. And so the director left me a CD of a holiday music they've done, and this particular song was on it, but it was not arranged for publication. And so a few years later, after my encouragement and hooking them up with some friends in Nashville, Jay Dawson, who's a longtime friend of mine, he arranged it for American instrumentation, and this is the piece. So it's called Ding Dong Merrily on High, and I feel proud that I had some little part in it getting published here in the United States, and I hope you enjoy it. So the next piece is a collection of songs from the movie Frozen. So I guess you could say that, you're going to go to the movies and we're doing some movie things. That's not why I picked it. I picked it because it is freezing up here during the holidays and it's just way too cold. So it's a great arrangement. We hope you enjoy selections from the movie Frozen.
Titus ruled over ancient Israel. He insisted that the Jews worship Greek gods, and when they refused, he sent his soldiers to attack them and destroy the temple. The menorah, which was the holy lamp, was supposed to be kept burning at all times, and it went out. A band of Jews formed a group called the Maccabees, and despite the fact that they were vastly outnumbered, they managed to fend off the Greeks and win back their freedom. So when they went to clean up the temple, they discovered that there was only enough oil to keep the lamp burning for one day. However, as the story goes, the lamp was able to keep burning for 8 whole days. And so that's why it will last 8 days, and that's why we celebrate our freedom. And
so in celebration of Hanukkah this week, we're going to play a very special piece of music, a very dear friend of mine, Stephen Malello. And I have been very close with Mr. Malello since the early 90s. I've commissioned several works. Several years ago, we actually commissioned a work called Despite All Else, Here We Stand from Mr. Malello in honor of the 10th anniversary. So, I was in high school a few years ago, and every concert we played Sleigh Ride. And then I was in college 4 years ago, we played every college concert we played Sleigh Ride. And ever since I've been a band director for 32 years, we played Sleigh Ride, except for 1 year. I thought, what's the problem? I'll just take a year off from playing Sleigh Ride. I was tired of it. And I've never in 32 years had more letters to the principal about not doing Sleigh Ride. So we're going to end our concert with Sleigh Ride. I just hope that the holiday season is a joyous and happy one. It's really happy for my family. My little Lauren graduated college this week, so we're very excited. Criminal justice with minors in Homeland Security and Sociology, so she's going to be out there catching the bad guys hopefully very soon, and could not be prouder of her and her accomplishments. But I hope you have a great holiday season, and we're very pleased and thrilled to present Sleigh Ride for you.